Good morning. Thank you for joining us here in the International Space Station Flight Control Room located at the Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. This is a live view from the back of the room here in the Flight Control Room where the Orbit 2 team is working. They're being led by Flight Director Chris Edelin, who's just gone out of the view on the right, now shown in the center. He's leading this Orbit 2 team, which has just come on console a couple of hours ago and working with the crew in the middle of their day. To his right was astronaut Mark Vandehei, who's serving as the Capcom for this team, representing the crew office and serving as the voice of the flight control team as needed with the on-orbit crew. On the International Space Station, we have the Expedition 30 crew, shown here with Commander Dan Burbank in the center, and to the left, cosmonaut Anton Shkeplerov, and to the right, fellow cosmonaut Anatoly Ivanishin. The three again in the mid-afternoon of their crew day, all the activities going smoothly. The space station itself is performing well, just making its way off the coast of Japan. This is a look at the ground track showing the position of the orbiting complex, making its way southeasterly as it makes its way over the northern Pacific Ocean. The space station is traveling at an altitude of 383 kilometers, which is about the equivalent of 208 nautical miles as it's making its way over the Earth. Again, on board, the crew is in the middle of their afternoon, all the activities going smoothly. They had their midday meal just a couple of hours ago and now back at work. The afternoon has included exercise sessions as well as a couple of smaller medical type tasks, including a routine private medical conference for Commander Burbank. He's also in the midst of a task where he's relocating 3 of the portable breathing apparatuses from the airlock to a zero-G stowage rack, which is a part of the continuation of the decrew back-out activities as part of the, it's also part of the monthly portable emergency provisions inspection activities. Later in his afternoon, Dan will also perform a changeout of the flash data disk in the image processing unit of the SODI DSC, or Selectable Optical Diagnostics Instrument experiment. Again, that will fill most of the afternoon of his day. His fellow cosmonauts likewise working in the Russian segment. The crew members woke up at just about midnight Central Time, which is the routine wake-up time for the on-orbit crew. Their morning activities included, again, some experiment work, including the reaction self-test, as well as an inspection of the vehicle. Commander Burbank performed about 3 hours of unpacking from the Progress cargo craft, which is docked to the space station. He also did a number of tasks affiliated with the combustion integrated rack, installing an alignment guide and also replacing a manifold bottle in that experiment hardware. His morning also included some exercise on the ARED, or the resistive exercise device, and work on the integrated cardiovascular experiment, which is one of the ongoing experiments for the space station crew.